You enter the Undershire. You feel the world grow colder. You're wandering around in a labyrinth, slightly beneath the earth. The clicker-clack of machinery surrounds you on one or two sides occasionally. It's a pretty shoddy construction, all things considered, with multiple holes in it. You don't really know why you had to take the trapdoor down here, but whatever. You progress into a small room where you hear a voice calling out.
You know, I'm honestly astonished this whole place doesn't sink into the ground with all these holes they've dug under it.
My eyes widened. Is that fog apple extract on the table?
No, it isn't. There are 3 bottles on the table. However, you hear a man in the next room speaking. And so, the great dragon rears his head and releases a gout of flame. He upends a bottle into this trough and then pulls a lever. You hear a suctioning sound as all the liquid is pulled from the trough and fired somewhere.
Don't worry, guys. It's just a fake dragon.
Yeah, I gathered. I sprint past the man.
I check out the rest of
Hey, what are you doing in here?
I slam his head into the wall.
The man collapses. A great clang resounds through the room.
Oh, didn't think that through.
You see a narrow slit along the top of the wall. You can see the outside.
I peer through it.
2 adventurers stand face to face with it's a papier-mâché dragon. 2 guards watch them. The adventurers attack it with phony weapons. One guard looks to his friend. Hey Dan, you hear that? What? Hear what? I think something came from, inside the operations booth. Oh man, I don't know about that, man. What do you think? I don't know, maybe we should go in there and check. Hey, are you okay in there? Everything going fine? He calls in through the slat in the roof, staring in.
I lift up the man's unconscious body.
I ghost sound a voice for him.
Yeah, I motion at Marcus and point at the guy.
Everything's great!
Jostle him around as that sound happens.
I puppeteer his hand into a thumbs up and ram it through the slit.
Oi, keep running the event down there. We gotta keep the adventures flowing. Come on, keep it coming, keep the narration going, you're doing great so far. And, Dan, the friend talks to him, you can cut the accent, it's really not working. What are you talking about? The slumped over unconscious man begins to rouse slightly.
I pull off his helmet. I duck him beneath the cover, pull off his helmet, and beat him some more.
Oh my god. Ash.
What? He'll be fine.
Will he?
Yes. He's all Irani. These people are a dime a dozen.
Hey, Kier, what was in those other bottles?
Whoa.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. This one says water on it. This one says acid on it, and this one says magic on it. So we're gonna
dump them in here. Dump them in here.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
You can't just mix water, acid, and magic. It's just not possible.
I don't care. I'm going to burn down this entire installation. And there's nothing that they can do to stop me.
I like your spunk. Kier grabs the 3 bottles, dumping them all into the trough. We're all going to die happy.
Marcus adds an I-beam for good measure.
Does that make fire?
The mixture pooling in the trough is an inky, oily substance that seems to crackle and pop, releasing miniature dragons into the air before they dissipate.
I narrow my eyes at it, perhaps considering that this wasn't such a good idea, but then damn it all and pull the lever.
And with this blow, the adventurer calls, raising his sword high. From the dragon's mouth leaks the substance, and suddenly a gigantic gout of flame erupts from the creature. It tears into the forest, setting everything alight. The adventurers wander backwards, flesh burning from their skin. As it drops from them, they form into insignificant little globules that begin to stretch and grow on their own. The adventurers split into many adventurers, all of which are burning. With their dying screams, they sprint into the woods, setting it alight. The two guards are caught in the blaze. The ooze begins to drip through the slat at the top of the room.
Yep, now we run.
Sorry about that. I puppeteer the guy again.
Oh my god.
Good. Here, you've no idea the kind of horror this place is.
So does that count as murdering 2 people or like 30 people?
They're hardly people. They've got a brain in their skull.
Oh, except for the part where they're completely 100% people.
Kira exchanges very worried glances with Kreger.
I think she needs to read your book.
Which one?
What people are.
Yeah.
I have that one.
It's a simple book. You wander further into the Yonder Shire.
Listen, Kier, I'm going to cut you some slack because you didn't experience this place before. It is the deepest, darkest hell.
Oh, don't worry, Ash. I'm seeing plenty of deep, dark hell right now. He gives you a thumbs up.
You don't understand.
Oh, do you guys want to see Deep Dark Hell? Because I have a vacation spot that is just horrendous this time of year.
No.
Yeah, you wander into the next section of the Undershire. The path opens up slightly. You hear a low mumble from to your left. I wear my underwear back. Click, and the door opens. Thog enters the Undershire.
My
Okay,
eyes
guys.
like this holster.
Dog.
Okay. So, how are things going? The entire place is on fire. Did you have anything to do with that?
Yes, I did.
Good.
I'm not going to let this place get rebuilt.
He extends his hand.
I shake it firmly.
Okay, so this is the end of the Undershire. So will take us all the way to Meadshire. Problem is, we got a bunch of soldiers standing in our way.
Wait, why are we going back to Meadshire?
We have to find a lawyer.
What?
An actual lawyer, Marcus. He already has his gun pointed at you as you round the corner.
Holy
he puts
crap,
it back
I was
into
just
his
going to
belt.
show you my credentials.
We need an actual lawyer. We've got one in Meadshire. So, how about it?
Why do you have it? Never mind. I know exactly why you have one in Meadshire.
Yeah. So we gotta get past
Fine.
this. He
Fine.
leads you over into the main room. Okay, so this is the situation we're looking at right now.
What?
Yeah, we're directly below the Woods of Wonderment.
Oh god, they rebuilt it anew.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to rebuild it anew again soon, I hope.
Good.
But, as you can see, we've got soldiers everywhere. So,
Burn it down. Obvious choice.
yeah, I'd like to make a suggestion. Some of us go up there, we deal with the soldiers in person. Rest of you support us using the props. How about that?
We can't just burn it all down.
Ash, how would you burn it all down?
I don't know. Last time seemed to work. We've got Kier right here.
Heyo! Leave the burning to me, boss. I'll cook up something great. Speaking of which, something smells delicious.
I'm making soup.
Ho ho! Incendiary soup?
I wish.
Then we need to make some changes, Marcus. Leave the cooking to us. You guys go up there and do the fighting.
Well,
Right.
can't argue with that. Come on, Ash.
Fine. One request. Before you
What?
drop anything out those chutes, just give us a warning. Anything. Really, just something.
Marcus, what's your cooking song? Mine is I scream as loud as possible.
Mine's on
hey.
the flute.
Neither of them hears you.
Fine.
You return to the Woods of Wonderment, emerging from a tree.
Less of a tree and more of a door with the word tree painted on it.
Okay, so these guys aren't particularly bright. I'm honestly glad the two loud ones were left behind. How about we approach this tactically? We do it smart? Any ideas? What can you guys even do?
We can run up
Thug.
and stab him.
I edge around the tree, and as this guy and this guy are looking in the opposite direction, and the sheep,
No,
I grab this one, wrap my hand around his mouth, pinch his nose shut, and pull him across and back out of
Honestly,
sight.
Honestly, I'm appreciating the bloodthirst, Gregor, but Ash is clearly a go-getter in this situation.
I run over and bonk the guy on the head.
Oh, right before I give him a quick jerk, too. Of the neck. I put the hat on and hide my white hair.
You're not passing for...
I walk up to this other
adventure. Armor.
Don't need it.
Ash! You forgot it!
The guard turns around, spotting Ash immediately.
Told you!
Hello, fellow guard.
He raises a weapon. We're under attack!
As soon as he says that, I stab him in the neck.
Marcus, watching through a viewing slit, winces.
Marcus and Kier, now holding a vat of, quote, instant stew, watches Ash mercilessly kills this man. Did you just see that? She just, that was oh my god, I've never seen a person die before.
Just right in the neck with never?
No, never. I mean, I wasn't really I did see my entire country die once. Kier's eyes go blank. He stares into the distance. Yep. That's certain.
I snap my fingers in front of his face.
Time. Yeah, okay, instant soup. Instant soup. We made some instant soup.
I just hope that we added enough fun powder.
You know we did. He looks at you deadly serious.
Pouring the tarry, strangely glittery mixture into the vat, Marcus pulls the lever.
You hear a boiling noise. Shriek to the ears. The sheep, immediately before Ash, begins to vibrate, shaking slightly.
I yank my blade out of the guy's body.
Green gas begins to emit from its mouth, and in one large chunk, its mouth opens. It fires a gigantic ball of mud that flies straight forward, connecting with a guard. The mud immediately hardens, binding to his skin, and explodes outwards into a gigantic, naked statue of Marcus.
Tears glance between eyes somewhere underground nearby.
It then melts downwards into a jello-y shape. It becomes a morbidly obese statue of Marcus.
Oh no, that's not right.
You think that was them?
No, Gregor. There's no way that could have been them.
Is it?
Yes, that was them. Are you kidding me?
Why are you in such a bad mood?
I wonder. I glance between...
Probably because she just killed a person! You
right
hear a
in
call
the
from
neck!
Look, seriously!
I yell between the slot. Between the way you killed that guy and the way I killed this one, I would much prefer getting stabbed in the neck.
He's not dead, he's just in a fun coma.
Like I said, much prefer getting stabbed in the neck.
I'm glad we're gonna go see a lawyer, because I want a patent fun coma. Thug lurks around. He motions in front of himself at the guard. You guys down there think you could do anything about that?
About what?
He looks back down into the slot. Seriously, are you just messing with me? both Marcus and Kira looking away and giggling.
You just gotta do that thing again, guys. I run over and grab the sheep by the throat and kind of wrench it towards...
No, sheep can't take it!
You pulled the sheep out of the ground. It's clearly a prop.
All right.
The sheep is detached from the ground.
All right. Fire when ready.
So, Marcus, what do you think about Instant Soup batch number 2?
Well, I think it's fine, but you know that we ran out of fun powder already.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping Yam can replace it.
We do have plenty of yam.
A long cable connects the sheep to the ground. You feel its tug where you stand right now, Gregor. You can go no further. The guard stares at you, you holding the sheep at your hip.
Anytime now.
We're under attack. Goop rushes up through the pipe, immediately filling the sheep. Its eyes go wild as if alive for a moment. A steady stream of material pushes the man backwards, past Thog. Thog's eyes widen as he shoots past. He hits a tree and is bound in place.
Gregor is kicked back from the force of the spray.
The goop hardens surprisingly quickly, leaving you partially suspended in the air.
Capitalizing on the guard's surprise, I sprint past up to this tree, grab this guard by the face, and pull him around.
Oh, I can't watch.
She gonna kill another person?
Just straight up. In the neck.
I clasp a hand over his mouth and pinch his nose shut and hold him still as best I can.
She's going for the slow death.
I can't bear to watch.
Could really do without all the commentary, you guys.
Don't worry, I'm here. I squeeze the sheep as hard as I can.
On cue, Marcus pulls
out of the way. I dive out of the way.
You release a tiny little stream on the man.
Sorry, batch number 3 isn't ready yet.
Please come back in a few hours. This one's gonna be a souffle.
Time is of the essence.
Get that yam substitute ready, Kier.
You don't mean yam-nays.
Oh, I do.
Thug continues to lurk past. He gives Ash some sort of hand sign from across the woods of Wonderment.
I, at one time, knew what that hand sign meant, but having so recently learned all of Marcus's hand signs, the meaning is lost to me. Instead, I grab this guy's helmet and chuck it at this guard and sprint at him.
I look at Dog and gesture at the sheep. Do you want me to do the sheep thing again?
He drags his hand across his throat repeatedly.
It's not alive, it's just a fake sheep.
He puts his head in his palm.
Does the helmet impact
Ash,
this
it looks
guard?
like we're on our own.
I am already slamming this guy's head into the ground and carrying him past the tree.
You're hitting him against a rock.
Once he ceases moving, I run at this guard as well.
It doesn't take long. His helmet is cardboard.
Okay, Marcus, you ready to release it?
Release the souffle! Marcus pulls the lever.
I dive behind this tree.
Ash, about to jump on the guard from behind, quickly gets out of the way as she sees the dragon's mouth open. Its eyes bulge. Strangely enough, no object comes out. Oh, that's weird. I was kind of expecting a something. Marcus?
Yeah, wait up. I think it's just a little... Let me just poke at it with the end of this broom. Give me a hand here.
You hear a suction noise as the souffle is violently shot through the air over the guards, harmlessly flying into the woods. However, you hear screams tearing up the throat of the dragon. Marcus and Kier fly violently out of the mouth of the dragon, pulled up by their attempt to dislodge the souffle. They hit the ground with some force and lie motionless.
Everything hurts.
Oh my god.
Grab this guard, slam his head into the tree.
The other guard just raises his hands. No, I don't. No.
I run up from my glaive and say, "Surrender!"
I surrender!
Okay.
Marcus crawls to the back of the guard and bends over to tabletop him.
Kier stumbles over, and you do easily the worst tabletop of all time, slowly pushing the guard over onto Marcus.
Marcus collapses.
I glance between Kier, Marcus, easily the biggest members of our group, and the tiny aperture in the dragon's mouth.
We did it.
We won.
Are you guys... Are you guys all right?
Stomach.
Feeling great.
I ate too much of the fun powder.
You ate the stuff you used to make that? I gesture at the shitty obese Marcus statue.
Kier holds up a slow thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Slow thumbs up. Kier and Marcus high five from the ground and then wins.
As they're about to high five, I insert my hand between it, and as their hands impact mine, you feel a jolt run through your body. Both of you.
Kier immediately springs to his feet. It's like all my bones went back in.
Yeah, that doesn't last for long.
Marcus tries to get up, stumbles over the guard, then successfully gets.
Oh, look, he's pretending like he's dead.
Hilarious. Oh, no.
Did we actually kill him with that?
Oh my god, his neck is all the wrong angle.
Oh,
anyway,
okay, let's run!
He surrendered.
Yeah, he did. That's
a war crime. We're really gonna need that lawyer.
Kier and Marcus run.